Today's video from Shop Stuff, we're taking a quick look at how to load a new roll of labels on your Meto Expert M 2-line pricing gun. In this video I'm using the 1426 model, but the process would be the same on any tool in the range, including the 1222. So on the gun itself there's a couple of things to do. The first thing you need to do is to lift up this plastic cover, which then reveals the roll holder, so that's where the roll of labels will sit. You can see down through the gun, so when we load the labels we're going to be aiming for that gap where you can see the two prongs, and they'll be coming out somewhere around here. And then on the bottom of the gun what we need to do is there's two clips, one there and one there. If you pull those, they free up what's called the base plate, so we've got like a larger area to feed the labels through. So we can now turn our attention to the actual labels. What I like to do, just to make it a bit easier, is to roll off about that much worth of label and then crimp them slightly. Just makes them easier to manage, it makes it easier to feed the roll, or that bit of the roll, through the gun as you drop the roll into place. So the main roll sits on there, close the plastic cover, and then we've got enough of the label coming through the underside of the gun. So you just pull a bit through, you don't need loads, but you want a bit to play with. You close the base plate over, wait for it to click into place, and then what we're doing now is the way the gun works is that when you depress the trigger, that feed pull or transport sledge moves forward and drags the labels or the backing peg back through this end of the gun, and then these little prongs here force the sticky label to go off and be depressed onto the product. So what you need to do is get it under like that, feed the labels into the feed pull. The more you can get in the better. You don't have to do it all the way like that, because when you press the trigger slowly to start with, you should find that the gun does the work for you. So that for your first print isn't going to be perfect, but what you should find is from label number 2 you get the real print on there. So that gun is now working. After only 2 presses we've got the label printing out perfectly. So you just tear off the little bit of, you've wasted, I don't know, a dozen labels or so, but the gun's now fully working with the new rolls loaded. So that's how easy it is to load a new roll of labels on the Meto Expert M 2-line pricing gun range. To order the 1426, the ink rollers or the labels, please visit shopstuff.co.uk, and I'll put the links to the relevant products in the description of this video, so feel free to check those out. We've also got instructions on how to load your ink roller, they'll be appearing on screen now. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit shopstuff.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.